A spokeswoman for Vanity Fair magazine has apologized after it published a humorous video suggesting Hillary Clinton should take up knitting rather than run for office again. The video has triggered numerous accusations of sexism on social media. In the video, employees suggest 6 New Year's resolutions to Mrs. Clinton. It is part of a series of such videos aimed at various public figures and fronted by Vanity Fair editors and writers. In the video, staffers make a series of suggestions to Mrs. Clinton, who lost the 2016 presidential election to Donald Trump, to move out of the political spotlight. The tips include, but the suggestion that attracted the greatest criticism on social media was that Mrs. Clinton take up a new hobby in the new year: volunteer work, knitting, improve comedy, literally anything that will keep you from running again. Since the election, some commentators have complained that Mrs. Clinton has been unable to assume responsibility for her role in the defeat which stunned and divided the party. Many have called for Mrs. Clinton and her supporters to move on, withdraw to the sidelines and allow the party to rebuild, say analysts. Nonetheless, if this was meant to be a tongue-in-cheek call of that kind, many Twitter users were unimpressed. Did Vanity Fair suggest that Mitt Romney, John McCain, John Kerry, or Al Gore take up new hobbies? Hillary Clinton is a Wellesley and Yale law grad, U.S. Senator, Secretary of State, and the only female presidential candidate win the popular vote by 3 million. Apologize number misogyny https://tco/ripchaflosme. End of Twitter post by @Nancy Levine. Singing, knitting, what other hobbies does VF find appropriate for Ms. Clinton? I am a woman who's a little younger than HRC and had spent decades in public service, too, so I need the complete list of acceptable alternatives to being seen in public. End of Twitter post by @StacyColorado. Hillary Clinton has been named 22 times the most admired woman. Let's talk about that. Vanity Fair. In 16 years Hillary Clinton has earned 108 votes, held titles such as professor, lawyer, advocate, first lady, senator, secretary of state, presidential nominee. Respect it. End of Twitter post by @MrDane1982. In response, the Vanity Fair writer behind the knitting suggestion, Maya Kosoff, reportedly tweeted that she did not appreciate being taken out of context to make me seem super sexist. Other Twitter users, including Fox News, cast the Twitter storm as liberal outrage. But in a later statement, Vanity Fair spokeswoman Beth K. Siniak said, "It was an attempt at humor and we regret that it missed the mark." That apology has itself been criticized by Donald Trump. Vanity Fair, which looks like it is on its last legs, is bending over backwards in apologizing for the minor hit they took at Crooked H. Anna Wintour, who was all set to be AMB to Court of St. James's and a big fundraiser for Chapter, is beside herself in grief and begging for forgiveness. End of Twitter post by @RealDonaldTrump. However, he was himself taken to task by commentators pointing out that Anna Wintour is the editor-in-chief of Vogue, not Vanity Fair. Trump tweets defense of Vanity Fair's controversial Hillary Clinton video, somehow brings Anna Wintour into it, said the website of news magazine The Week.